Hello, you guys. How are you all? Thank you guys for being here. It has been a minute. I haven't been live on this channel in like a week. I meant to go live last night. We came home from the beach a day early. I don't want to get all into it. I think at the end, let's just hang out and chit chat a little bit. But at the beginning, let's just get right into it because there are a lot of updates. So, we've been talking about Anna Kepner here on my channel. She was the 18-year-old girl from Florida who was found under one of the beds on the Carnival cruise ship. After that, little bits of information started trickling out. There was a custody case where some filings had shown the public that the stepbrother was a person of interest in the investigation or a suspect. There's a custody case going on that's like tied right to this. We now know that her manner of death was ruled a homicide and the cause of death was ruled, they said that by an arm bar asphyxiation, but they believe it was an arm bar, which is right across just a certain type of hold that will cut off oxygen. Now, nothing's happened. We haven't seen an arrest. We do know that they have this suspect, but people have started talking, and a lot of people. We're going to hear from her grandparents, her dad, her aunt. Her aunt says the family's in turmoil, her words, waiting for an arrest. They're also like, what in the world is going on? So we're going to go through all of this, and then I can't wait to chat with you guys at the end. I'm so happy to see you guys. Hey, Nicole B. Hey, Barb. Melanie. Anybody I didn't get to say hi to in the chat. Hey, Adrian. Let's see. Brandy, Elle, Andy. Thank you guys for being here. And yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so first I want to show this. I have been meaning on doing this for days, and I've kind of been gathering things as we go. I'll see something new. And I think the first thing that I saw was her grandparents. So let's see. No, I'm not going to be on camera. I don't mean to do that. I was planning on it, but I got this new burgundy mascara, and my eyes I don't like it. So plus, it messed with our internet the other day, and we need no issues out of the internet. Let me just get this up, and I'll fix that. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, just a little side note. If you've seen like the new Too Faced Burgundy Better Than Sex mascara, or there's a Maybelline one, to me, I don't know. I don't think that it's very good. It looks a little funky on the eyes. It almost gives like this red look. I'll show you guys after we get through all the info. Okay. Melanie, I love their tubing mascara. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so this is her grandparents. We're going to hear from them. Then we're going to hear from her dad. Her mom has been speaking out on TikTok. And then her aunt, I don't think that I have a video for that. So here we go.
An ABC News exclusive with the grandparents of the Florida teenager who was found dead on a Carnival cruise ship, as the girl's stepbrother could be facing charges. Victor Kendo's in Miami. Good morning, Victor.
Good morning, George. This is a very tight-knit family. We met Anna Kepner's grandparents just after they learned the cause of death, and they shared some very painful details about what happened on that cruise ship.
This morning, for the first time, the grandparents of 18-year-old Anna Kepner, who died on a Carnival Horizon cruise ship earlier this month, breaking their silence.
I just screamed. I couldn't stop screaming.
Barbara and Jeffrey Kepner were on board the 7-day.
They were there. Okay, that was the first thing that I was like, whoa. Okay.
Cruise in the Caribbean with their son, his wife, and their grandchildren, enjoying time as a family. Anna staying with her brother and stepbrother in a stateroom, seen here.
Do you remember the last time that you saw Anna?
We had dinner. Anna wasn't feeling well. She just said, Mima, I think I'm going to go back to my room for a little bit. And she must have felt better.
Now, remember, if you've been here since the beginning of my coverage, you know that, her grandma took her on a cruise for one of her birthdays. This is something they love to do together. This is Dad's mom. And it matters because it's, unfortunately, the family dynamics and the relationships and all, like his new wife, and it's all part of the story, right? Not only because the stepbrother is said to be a suspect, but because it's all kind of leaking out through this custody stuff, which is giving us a look at this family I'm not sure we would get in another case this quickly. We're hearing allegations of abuse. I do want to say, though, let's remember custody cases are known for getting nasty. And oftentimes people will throw out allegations that aren't true or with no proof, but just something to, keep in mind and note. Okay.
Because she got dressed up and she came down. We were playing in the casino. She didn't win anything. And she said, Mima, I love you guys. I'll see you later. And we never saw her again after that.
The next morning, an announcement over the ship's broadcast system changed everything.
They called for a medical alert team to go to a stateroom. And when they said the number, I recognized the number immediately. The room steward that was going in to clean the room is the one that found her.
She was found concealed under the bed. I was told that she pulled back the mattress and found Anna.
What did the FBI say was the official cause of death?
The FBI contacted my son and family and told us our cause of death was asphyxiation.
Anna's grandmother said one possibility they're considering, whether it was caused by a so-called bar hold, an arm across the neck.
You take the elbow like this. They said when they took her body to the medical examiner's office, it was in perfect condition.
Kepner telling ABC News they were told their granddaughter's body showed no signs of sexual assault or drugs or alcohol in her system. In an unrelated custody dispute, Anna's stepmother calling Anna's stepbrother, who is a minor, a suspect in Anna's death.
Do you think he had anything to do with Anna's death?
I mean, he was in a room with her. He was the only one seen coming and going. So I can't accuse him because I don't know what happened in that room. But
I can imagine this like the waiting to see if he's going to be charged. They're probably the parents maybe thinking, dad and stepmom, God, I hope it's something else. He hasn't been charged. We're going to hear some of it, but I just can imagine this is making things so tense with everyone. Think about it. You marry someone and their child ends up taking the life of your child. How do you not have resentment towards that person? How do your parents, how do the grandparents not have resentment? It's not right. It's not the mom's fault. But I know for me, if the father of one of my kids married someone and then their wife, took their life, or if it was even someone I married and then their kid, same situation, I would be holding resentment. I've talked about this before with the case of Sebastian Rogers. It's not right. The police obviously haven't charged anyone, but how do you expect his dad to not have some sort of anger? He went missing from their house, even if it had nothing to do with them, if they were great, if they were, every other, whatever, if it was like every other night for them. How do you not? So I can't imagine. It's kind of what I'm thinking about as I watch again. After you see something once, the second time you start to notice and think about other things. And that's just kind of what I'm thinking about. Things must be really right now, just for everybody, just waiting on answers, waiting on someone to be arrested, waiting for someone, which her dad wants him to face the consequences of his actions. Uh-oh. Sorry. I think I muted it.
the summation would
No,
be.
I didn't. Oh, I disliked it. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, I just imagine it's making things.
That he did something.
And has he said anything to you about what happened?
I heard him, in his own words, say he does not remember what happened.
Anna's grandmother says she sat in on a portion of the stepbrother's interview with the FBI.
He was an emotional mess. He couldn't even speak. He couldn't believe what had happened.
I'm kind of confused by that. How did she sit in on a portion of the interview? She's not a parent at all. She's not even a blood relative.
Anna's grandparents say she and her
But
stepbrother
okay.
were close.
They were just like brother and sister.
What else
Thank
could you
you,
tell me about him?
Cinnamon.
That he was a good student.
Played soccer.
He played soccer, very quiet young man.
Oh,
He had demons, I think, in his past, and he was
okay.
trying to deal with those.
Anna's stepbrother has not been arrested or charged with the crime. Attorneys for both the stepbrothers' parents did not respond to ABC's request for comment. The FBI and medical.
Okay, so I think that's all we need from that. Now we're going to go over to People Magazine. I saw this just hours after it was posted. They were the first. This is an exclusive, so they spoke directly with him. And I would have brought it to y'all sooner, and I'm sorry about that. But hey, listen, sometimes we'll get to it when we can. So Anna Kepner's dad, now it's been 3 days ago, Anna Kepner's dad says stepson should face the consequences after family tragedy on cruise ship. Need to know. I'm just going to read it to you guys as it's written because why not? Here's what we need to know. Okay, Anna Kepner's father, Christopher, is opening up about the circumstances surrounding the Florida cheerleader's death. Anna's death was ruled a homicide, and her father tells people he will fight for justice. Christopher spoke with people as the family gears up for a Thanksgiving holiday weekend without Anna. This is something I thought about at the beach, and I'm so sorry, you guys, I wasn't live on Thanksgiving. I know usually most holidays I'll try to go live. Whether you are alone on the holidays or you're trying to escape from your family and have a moment of alone time, I like to at least do a short live on those days, and I do apologize. But I was thinking at the time, like I almost talked about this at the beach, and it just got me thinking, those holidays, we all know we've all suffered from loss, or most of us. I would say 95%. I know there's the rare, very lucky person who has not had to experience great loss. Ugh. Sorry. Those first holidays are very hard. So it's incredibly sad. Even when it's not the first holidays, it's hard, but especially those first ones when everything changes, right? You're used to having things a certain way. You're used to always seeing that person, and then you try to do a family get together without them. It's just not the same. It's really hard. So the father of Anna Kepner is speaking out about his 16-year-old stepson, who, according to court documents, is in an unrelated custody matter. He is possibly under investigation in connection with Anna's death. Oh, thank you guys. You are the best. Great loss, horrible loss, unforgettable loss, right, Nicole? Christopher says he last saw his 18-year-old daughter on the evening of November 6th when the family gathered for dinner aboard the Carnival Horizon. Anna's body was found under a bed the following day by a housekeeper, Christopher tells People. Anna's death certificate, which was obtained by People, says she was mechanically asphyxiated by other persons. Soon after which, means not accidental asphyxiation, not positional asphyxiation, not this was done by another person's hands, which I can't believe. Let me just correct myself, because in the first live or two I had said, oh my gosh, well, we won't get the cause of death or the autopsy results because it's Florida. Don't know why I was thinking of her as a minor. She's obviously not. I've said myself over and over she was 18, but just to correct myself, I heard Amber say it and I was like, oh my gosh, duh. So soon after the FBI began investigating the case, Christopher's wife, who is Anna's stepmother, said in unrelated court filings that her 16-year-old son may be subject to a criminal investigation. The FBI has not publicly announced a suspect or person of interest in the case. Now, we have seen clips, at least, from those custody hearings, and we've heard what the 16-year-old son's dad's lawyer has to say, and he very clearly said that he was a suspect. But Christopher, while declining to confirm or deny any knowledge about his stepson's possible involvement, tells people, "I do not stand behind what my stepson has done." He adds, "I want him to face the consequences. I will be fighting to make sure that does happen." Is this like, he will be fighting to make sure the son of his wife goes to prison for the rest of his life, right? Again, the dynamics are going to be very difficult. When asked whether he believes his stepson is responsible for Anna's death, he says, "I cannot say that he is responsible, but I can't decline. He was the only one that was in the room, and the FBI has an ongoing investigation in which they will have to provide the evidence to say that he did do or did not do this." And we have Anna. "He was a normal kid," Christopher says, echoing similar sentiments shared by the grandparents. "And I would have never thought that any of this would have happened," he adds. Anna's grandmother, Barbara, told the outlet that the slain teen and stepbrother were close, and we just watched that. "They were just like brother and sister," Barbara told ABC News. "They were two peas in a pod." It's conflicting to what Anna's boyfriend has came out and said. So we know Anna's boyfriend has came out and spoke to the press about this. And, he repeats some stuff from the little brother about some chaos that seemed to be happening in the room right before this. It's just hearsay. We don't know if it's true or not. He also repeats some stuff that Anna was very scared of him and that the family was aware of it. And that, he even tried to be inappropriate with her when they were on a FaceTime call once. I guess they had fallen asleep on the phone. I don't know. It's a little bit confusing, but still, what grandma says versus what her boyfriend says they don't align at all. Authorities have not discussed details of the investigation. The FBI previously confirmed with People it is investigating the case, but declined to comment further. Christopher tells People, "Right now, my best course of action is to let the FBI do what they're doing." He adds, "They have the evidence that they need. When they make the arrest, then we'll start seeing the justice side of things." Let me check on you guys and we'll keep going because we got a lot more. "I forgot who said she slept in the dining room or at other people's houses, but oh my God, her life was the struggle," Cinnamon says. Patricia says she was 18 and the cops are now treating it as murder. They even say she fought for her life. I saw that she would, like one of her family members saying she would have, but you're correct. They have now ruled it as a homicide. "Please pass judgment on everyone but the poor minor child." Oh, no, Jeff, I'm not. I just don't know if the boyfriend is relaying the information accurately. If the little brother says that's what he heard and we find out at trial or whatever that was his story, then that's one thing. But hearing it from her boyfriend, I just don't want to say that it's the facts. I try to be really careful with that stuff. I find it to be important. And I've been doing this for like 4 or 5 years now, and I learned my lesson the hard way by just believing everything, by just running with stuff as a fact. I don't want to do that. And, sometimes I get that when people do kind of run with everything, it's more interesting and engaging, but that's okay for me. I'd rather just get it right. You know what I mean? So that's all. No judgment on the child. And I'm here to believe whatever he actually said, or at least, listen. I want to know if he actually said it, though. that's all. Okay. Amber, right. We've learned after being here for a while and doing true crime for a while, you learn not to just run on emotion. It's just like, let me take a quick sidebar and just say, Jennifer Soto, I saw a really large channel talking about her the other day. I think a lot of people have an issue with the fact that she hasn't been charged, but nothing new has happened, and I don't see her being charged. I just don't. Maybe she will, but just because we feel like she should be, or we feel like some people think, oh, she knew, we don't know for sure. We could be wrong. Your feelings and what you think, even your gut, that's not the facts. True crime should be about the facts. You know what I mean? So that's why I try to keep it there, and I don't apologize for it. And I want to have the conversations, but that's just the way I want to have them. So there we go. Let's keep going. Patricia said, I think everything that has come out is pointing in one direction and one direction only. There was a case here in the UK that inappropriate horseplay with a relative through marriage led to murder. Amber, I know Melanie has a, wait, no. Melanie, do you have a channel? Oh, I know. I think I'm thinking of Melly and her channel, but I know one I've been meaning to go check it out and I haven't got to yet, so I wasn't sure. Okay, let's go to this one, and then we're going to go and hear from her mom a bit in a video. I have another article. I think it's very similar to this, so there might be one more. We'll see as we get through it, because I just tried to refresh or reread that other one right before. So if we're missing anything, sometimes one article will have 90% of the same information as another one, but there will be a little bit extra, and I try not to miss those little extra pieces. So Anna Kepner's family seeking answers while Carnival passengers recall chaotic night of teen's death. Investigators still have not announced any arrests 3 weeks after Anna died aboard a cruise ship. Her family says they are desperate for answers while passengers recall a chaotic night with little information. The FBI and ME have released no details about the cause of death. I'll save your comment, Patricia. Good question, Jeff. I'd like to see someone charged in Celeste's death as well. And maybe there will be soon. Sorry about that, Melanie. I got confused. Some days my brain just don't work. So yesterday, marked 3 weeks since the 18-year-old Anna Kepner boarded a cruise ship and never came home. Her family says they are still waiting for answers. What we know, it's basically what we've already read. A Brevard County judge ruled this week that the custody case involving Anna's stepmother and her ex-husband will remain open to the public, meaning Anna's father, Christopher, may be required to testify. Now, this is big because Anna's stepmother, they don't say it here, but she wanted it to be sealed. She wanted a gag order on the case. And the judge said, no, it's going to remain public. Family members say he previously told them that Anna was rooming with her stepbrother on the ship, her dad. Because remember, they're saying he might be required to testify, and family members say he told them Anna was rooming with her stepbrother. The FBI continues to investigate her death, but no arrests have been made. Relatives and passengers who were on the ship say they are struggling with the uncertainty that has followed the November 7th incident. What they're saying. For Kepner's relatives, the holiday week underscores the loss. It's a turmoil. We're just sitting here waiting, said her Aunt Crystal Wright, who described the devastation of losing her niece and the frustration of not knowing what comes next. Wright said the family learned through unrelated custody documents that Kepner's 16-year-old stepbrother is considered a suspect in the FBI investigation. She said, "We don't understand why, if the boy is a suspect, why has he not been charged yet? What's happening there?" She added that she believes her niece tried to fight back. This is where that comes in. "I know Anna fought. I know she fought for her life. So it's rough. It's rough." Now, I don't know if that comes from the autopsy and there's defensive wounds and the family, she's been made aware of that, or does she just mean knowing Anna, she would have fought? So I kind of took it as the second, but it's up for interpretation at this point. Passengers recall the night on board. Travelers who were on the Carnival Horizon the night Kepner died say they too were left with few details. Passenger Tina Altman said an emergency call went out at 11 a.m., directing ship personnel to the 8th floor, where cabin security later blocked off the area where Kepner was found. The ship docked in Miami the next day. That's when the FBI came. So was it just blocked off with her there until they could come? Is that curious? There's still a lot of unknowns, and I don't think we will know everything for a very long time, Altman said. One of the passengers, Tina Altman. As a frequent cruiser and mother, she said the tragedy hit her hard. "I can't imagine it. I have a 21-year-old daughter and a 19-year-old son. My heart breaks for the entire family." Altman said she hopes investigators find the answers the family needs, closures that they need, she said. What we don't know. The FBI has not named a suspect. We only know from the custody filings, despite the references in separate filings, and Miami-Dade Medical Examiner's Office has not released or confirmed the details about how she died. Which we know what we do know. I'm going to try to play this just so we can see. That ship is crazy big. I mean, goodness. I've never been on one, so it's like a little floating city.
Tomorrow marks 3 weeks since a Titusville teen went on a cruise ship and never came home. Court documents in an unrelated custody dispute say the FBI considers her stepbrother a suspect, but still no arrest in the death of Anna Kepner.
It looks like he's just reading the article that I just read. So, is there footage of the boy going in and out? Now, we haven't heard definitively exactly what footage they have, but in the beginning, we did hear reports that there is tons of cameras on this ship, and that was part of the FBI's investigation. Hey, Tess. No, I changed the time. Amber is on tonight at 8, and I want to make sure to be there and be supporting her and all that stuff. And I didn't want to cut it too close, so I figured this time was better. And I hope you guys will join me over there. Okay. We'll listen anyways to see if there's anything they left out.
Fox 35's Esther Bauer is hearing from family and
just for the first part
where Anna died.
It's the first Thanksgiving. Anna Kepner won't be home for the holidays.
It's a turmoil. We're just, as Chris said, we're just sitting here waiting.
Crystal Wright is Anna's aunt. She says losing her is devastating, and she wants justice for her niece.
We don't understand why, if the boy is a suspect, why has he not been charged yet? What's happening there?
According to unrelated court documents, in a custody battle between Anna's stepmom and ex-husband, Anna's 16-year-old stepbrother is considered a suspect in the FBI investigation of
I'm glad
Anna's
we played
alleged
this
murder
I
on
hadn't
the
seen
Carnival
the
cruise
interview.
ship.
I know Anna fought. I know she, fought for her life. So it's rough. It's rough.
Passengers who were on the ship where Anna died also don't know much about what happened on Friday, November 7th.
Around 11, we did hear the emergency call for them to go to floor 8.
Ship security reportedly blocked off the cabin where Anna was.
There's the medical examiner showing up. So yeah, I guess they would have to just block it off and leave everything just exactly how it was, including leaving her there until the next morning when they could dock. And I'm confused if anybody knows, was this the day they were supposed to be done with the cruise?
found.
She left on Friday. I don't know.
Horizon docked in Miami the next day when Tina Altman's family left the ship.
There's still a lot of unknowns, and I don't think we'll know everything for a very long time.
Here's what we still don't know. The FBI has not named or arrested a suspect in Anna's death, and the medical examiner's office in Miami has not.
Okay. Southern Gal Jen says, I've never been on a cruise, but won't there be key card times for when whoever had the door to the cabin was injured? Yes, I believe so. I think it's even more, if I remember correctly, Amber was talking about this and she was saying that it's even more secure than like a hotel room where you're using a key card. That absolutely it would be logged. Hey, Johnny. Okay, so now let's go over here to this channel, Fugitive TV. I'll have him linked in the description as soon as the live is over. And in the meantime, this will be dropped in the chat as we listen. But he uploaded some of Anna's mom's TikToks to his channel. Now, I tried to go over to TikTok to find it to find her original TikToks, which she talks about how she didn't find out, she found out on the internet and some of the funeral stuff originally when we first heard about that. I could not find them. I mean, they had to be under a ton of videos, and I don't understand why. I don't know her name, her channel name though either. So just searching Anna Kepner's biological mom or her mom, I wasn't able to find it. But she has her own TikTok where she is given her thoughts along the way since she found out in this too. So I thought, let's listen to what she has to say. Yeah, the times just have not came out yet. I have a feeling there's quite a lot that hasn't came out yet. Hey, Dog Defender. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys are staying warm. Tess getting a lot of snow. I know Deeth was saying earlier she's getting a lot of snow. It's cold here. The water was icy today, like a little bit from, I guess, overnight. Okay, here we go. Hi, TikTok. Just Mom here. Wait, I can kind of see her screen name. Just Mom, 1984. I got it. All right, we're going to go.
This goes out to all of you who think you know me, or you think you know what happened between me and Anna. Okay. Anna and I stopped talking because Christopher is a narcissistic sociopath. Now, with that being said, let me give you a little history.
Found her TikTok.
Me, Anna, Christopher, Tabby. I don't know anything about his new wife. I don't want to know anything about that bitch or her children. They all need therapy. They all need all kinds of shit. And her son needs to be locked up. He knew what he was doing when he did what he did. So.
Now, she's been estranged, but not forever. We've seen pictures of her with Anna, even when Anna looked to be like a young teenager.
Anna was 4 when I moved to Oklahoma. I moved to Oklahoma for the simple fact that my fiance made more money here, and he was from here, so he could get a job really easily here. So I moved. Mind you, he told me it would only be for a year, and then we would be back in Florida, so I could be back with my daughter. And I agreed. Only he lied, because
it's distracting how the filter goes over people's hair like that. Like, see how the eyeliner is like in the hair? Let's go over. I found her TikTok. Okay, so we'll watch a few of them at least and kind of get her thoughts. So, Just Mom, 1984. She says, all my money from here is going towards my new dentures. Miss my pretty smile. Okay. So she's got a couple of videos pinned. Let's check those out because they seem to be about Anna, but my goodness, There are a lot of videos. Like the one that we were just listening to seems to be like, I don't know, right here or something, like quite a ways back. Maybe I'm wrong. Because, like, the Anna video would be in there too. Maybe it's one of these. My goodness. All right, let's just listen to this one first. Oh, okay. So she's just showing the article and playing that Dancing in the Sky. Whew, that song is, if it doesn't bring the tears out of you. So I think this is another pinned one. My cousin Heather made it on ridiculousness. Oh, wow. So her cousin looks just like her. All right. So her cousin made it on ridiculousness. Why is the, oh, that's pinned as well. Okay. This is what she posted on Thanksgiving. We're going to go just a little bit further back. Be careful whose table you sit at. God, why are people like trash talking her? I mean, you don't know their story. We don't know. It's not cool, man. It's really not. But okay, so I'm going to just play after Anna's murder. Here we go.
Sarcastic all the time because murder charges are expensive. And why are you so...
Hi, this is Heather. Many of you know me. I'm Anna Kepner's mom, the 18-year-old that died on the cruise ship Horizon.
Wolfie, I love you. Hey, Roxanne.
If you're coming into my comment page
53 months. Thank
and
you,
you're
Wolfie.
saying nothing but you're a horrible mother, you were never there.
So I guess the video's gone that showed like when she found out, because I remember hearing that reference in one of the articles we read the other day. People, this isn't about you. It's about Anna. No shit, really. It's never been about me. I'm not making it about me. I mean, my God. I'm not even going to keep reading that. That's just unfair. There are real pieces of shit on this internet, okay? It's the damn internet. You know, if you're out here acting a damn fool or being a train wreck, people are going to talk. People are going to gawk. It's like if you're out at Walmart and you see a fight or see, people start looking, or a car wreck, people are looking. What's going on? Okay, it's the internet. Expect that. But also, there's a lot of shitty people on this internet. Like, the hateful people who want to be so judgmental, can you focus on those people and not the parents of missing and murdered kids? I mean, God, it frustrates me to my core because we don't know their story. It's just wrong. My God, I think she's got enough on her mind and she's going through enough. I could point to about 25 other places that you could go and give some real criticism that needs to be heard. Sorry, I think none of y'all even doing it, and here I am going off, but it's frustrating. Like, what in the fuck? Just whatever.
Blah, 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 blah. I'm a dirty tramp is all I hear come out of your mouth. That's all on you.
Hey, Titanium.
You know what I mean? I know the truth. I know what happened. When it comes to the relationship between me and my daughter, I don't give a fuck what you have to say and or what you think about me. That's your own opinion, and I don't care.
Let me see here. Tess, will you do me a favor and grab the link to Titanium Built's true crime channel? Just grab the channel she's commenting on and drop it in the chat. I know that we are discussing doing a video together, or maybe it might be a series, but a project that will be really, really good. And I'm very excited if we do it. Even if we don't, can you drop her link for me and you guys go check her out?
You know what I mean? I only care about what God thinks about me, and him and I have a pretty good relationship. Yes, I have made mistakes. Everybody on this planet has made fucking mistakes. Nobody seems to understand that we are all human. That is what we do. We are all creatures of habit. Some of us learn from our mistakes, and others just don't seem to get it, and they just keep repeating the same shit over and over again, even though they know they're fucking up. They just can't seem to help themselves. And I don't look down on people. I don't judge people for who they are or what they do or their sexual preferences or anything. I treat everybody.
I'd rather be by myself.
Just want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. Be thankful for what you got, because you never know when it can be taken away.
Oh my God.
Just
this
want to
is
wish
sad.
everyone.
It says, Happy Thanksgiving, brokenhearted. Be thankful for what you have and who you have in your life, because tomorrow is never promised, and today could be the last day you see them. And that is the damn truth. And I don't mean just the elderly, or it's everybody and anybody. You never know what tomorrow's going to bring. I've lost several people in my life just suddenly out of nowhere. They weren't sick. Terminally sick or anything. And, it's just sad, and it's true. And imagine, we don't know her story, but she said they moved out of state because her husband had a better job, and they wanted to go for like a year and earn some money and go back. We know that we see pictures of them together when Anna's young. I don't think it's fair at all to judge their situation. We just don't know. And let me tell you what, I've been super open and honest with you guys on my channel. Many moons ago, I was living a life that was pretty wild and crazy in the gutters of the gutters, okay? It can happen to anybody. Anybody can have hardships. Anybody. Addiction does not discriminate. I don't care if you live in the trailer park or you live in a damn mansion. What you have access to might be a bit different, but addiction doesn't discriminate. So stop being so judgmental of people, man.
A happy Thanksgiving. Be thankful for what you got.
Let me be abundantly clear.
So that is it. Where's this video? Let's go back to it and hear what she said.
I'm still in Oklahoma, and this is 14 years later. And now, looking back, I made the best choice that I could for my family. But when I look back at it, it was the worst mistake I ever made, because I lost my daughter. Her dad made it next to impossible for me to have a relationship with Anna on purpose, because he was mad that I left him. Well, Christopher, were you trying to get sister wives going because you were with me? You were Tabby, and then you married her after she turned 18. You cheated on me with 24 other women, including Tabby. 3 of them were under the age of 18. 3 of them were actually between the ages of 15 and 17. And I'm not okay with that. Mind you, I say that, but I'm not mad at Tabitha. Tabitha is a great person. She was a mother to my daughter when I couldn't be.
Oh my God, how sad. Titanium Built says, I went over her TikTok the other night and her original one wasn't on there either. That's interesting. She's probably getting so much attention on them that she deletes them, especially if it's tons of hateful comments. I mean, the woman's grieving the loss of her daughter. And if you just, even what we just saw, I mean, I can imagine it's gotten pretty nasty. And then, Deadeye Danny, you are 100% right. If she would ever happen to see this, which she probably will never, but let me just say, Danny says, I think she'd be better off talking to a therapist than the internet. And that is with all the respect in the world. The internet will eat you up and chew you out. Don't come over to YouTube, because you'll have 10 creators who want to be your bestie and have you on their channel to tell your story. And then they're going to go through all the drama with you and her dad and the stepmom and all the custody stuff and just tear all of you to shreds. They'll pick sides, and half will be on this side and half will be on the other. And then it'll be like an everyday thing. Let's just rag the shit out of these parents. I mean, we've seen it one too many times, but yeah, the internet is just not a safe place for parents. I wish that there was like, I don't know. Uh, it's like you want there to be like a handbook, like for parents going through this kind of stuff, or some kind of like, I don't know. Anyway, let's keep playing it for a moment. Then we'll just chat for a sec.
And she did a great job.
She is actually given the stepmom praises.
Praising her. Anyway, Christopher made it next to impossible for me to have a relationship with my daughter. He made it extremely hard for me to see her. He would ignore my phone calls, not tell Anna that I called, and then call like a week and a half.
I honestly don't want to get too much into this either. It seems kind of just like family drama, you know? Let's see. Just 1 second. Let me see, because I have a couple of things pulled up in the research playlist for this. And then no, this is what we just watched.
With the grandparents of
Yeah.
a Florida teenager who was found dead on a Carnival cruise ship, as the girl's stepbrother could be facing charges. Victor Kendo is in Miami. Good morning, Victor.
To Port Miami on Saturday morning, November 8th, is being investigated by the FBI. Since this is an ongoing matter under the jurisdiction of law enforcement, it is up to the FBI's Miami Public Affairs Office to provide. It opens the door to a ton of scary possibilities in this case. The document was found out of Brevard County. That is where Anna and her family live in Florida. Now, the document is a, quote, emergency motion.
Yeah, I think this is just stuff we've already went over, you guys. So I'm going to wrap it up there and just chat with y'all for a minute. So if you came here to get the details on this, then, you know, we're done with it. I feel like saving it for the end, just chit-chatting with you a little bit, is more respectful to everybody's time. And just want to say, I did do a live on my second channel. I'm not willing to discuss that even now on this live, just out of respect for everyone. So I will discuss it though, just not here right now. I thought about going live on my second channel anyways, just to hang out. Maybe I'll do that and just discuss everything and kind of the fallout of that situation, but I don't know. But regardless, I just wanted to talk to y'all and about your Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Oh my God, we did, but we didn't because we had to come home early. Our cameras went out. The Wi-Fi was out. Like, oh my God, it was one thing after another. That's why the cameras were out, by the way, because the Wi-Fi was out, which duh. But we did eat really good. Oh my gosh, since we were at the beach, you guys, I live in the middle of damn nowhere. I can't even get a pizza delivered. While we were at the beach, though, we were able to get like, my parents are just the best. They cooked the best dinner, and then we got like the pies from Crumble. We would never have access to that. One night we had the Little Caesars pretzel pizza, which, oh my God, so good. So let me see what you guys say. Hey, Grandma Sherry. I'm still eating leftovers. You know what we had? Yeah, Chantel, of course. We had turkey Alfredo last night. If you have leftover turkey, use it and make like a chicken Alfredo. You could not tell it wasn't chicken. It was freaking good. And the kids loved it. Hannah seemed like a very amazing young lady with lots of style and light around her. She was going to become one of America's heroes, joining the military. Yeah, that's what's so sad about a lot of these cases. Like, you just see and you wonder, like with Gannon, even, you know, or every case, every child we've talked about, every young adult, every human. What were they going to give to the world? What were they going to, man, think about it. Gannon Stout could have grown up to become a doctor or no, a scientist who cures cancer. Or, I mean, you just don't know. And it's freaking sad. I mean, that kid, and I know we're talking about Anna, but just like that one, I'd always go back to that. Like this little boy at 11 years old, this makes me cry. Even just saying it, it's freaking sad. This little boy at 11 years old was saving different items from like different things to put in a box to give to his kids one day. Like that's so thoughtful. Most kids are not capable of that kind of thoughtfulness. It's just sad. Hey, Michelle. Yes, it's so good, Tess. It was delicious. We did Thanksgiving today because my brother had to work on Thanksgiving. Oh, I hope you had a good time, Kimberly. I survived my first Thanksgiving without my son. I know, Tess. It does taste just like chicken, Grandma Sherry. Not like squirrel gravy. Now, I've had squirrel gravy and been told it tastes just like chicken. It does not. But yeah. So anyways, I got that burgundy mascara I was telling y'all about. Look at my eyes. Like, hold on. I was crying like 12 times during this discussion, so ignore my they're a little glassy now. But they look like it looks like almost red. Like, or I don't know. It makes you look almost like you have zombie eyes. I don't like it. So that's why I was like, I meant to go on camera, and if this outfit wouldn't be the best one to do a burgundy mascara, well, look, it's a Twilight shirt that has burgundy writing and it says, "Careful, I bite." With Edward, Team Edward. I got the kids watching every Twilight movie. But, oh yeah. Oh, thank you, Andy. It probably would, if I wouldn't got my eyes all glassy, look a little bit better. That made it worse. But thank you. That's what I was hoping, that it would like kind of just stand out, make your eyes stand out. But, let's see. Did Johnny Kramer make his world famous green bean casserole? Xavier Harrelson, I see his name and I want to cry. Yeah, there are some that I bet it'd be pretty on your eyes, Amber. Don't you have brown eyes? There are some of those cases though that just stick to your heart. Plus, just talking about the holidays and the loss and these cases, like I think it's important to talk about true crime, like and like talk about what's actually the reality of what's going on in the world. But I struggle a lot because even like right now, every single case that we talk about, 99%, there will be loved ones that are just grieving and hurting so much through Christmas. And so sad. And I say 99% because we do have those cases where, a little child is just being horrifically abused and malnourished and all the things and by everyone in their household. But yeah, it's also why I won't discuss the live on the second channel the other night, even though I have quite a lot to say, I think, following that, but we will make time for it. I want to start like doing just more on my second channel anyways. And this week we'll be back to our regular schedule on the main channel. I wondered if I should make it 8 instead of 8:30. I don't like Melissa usually has been doing like 5 or 6, so I think that would be a good time, but I don't know. So that might change slightly. Shut down the true crime part of the brain. Oh, let's see. It's a tough time for so many. Yeah. Thank you, Cinnamon Hot. Hot. It almost made me read Cinnamon Thought. cinnamon hot thought. Oh yeah, Amber, I think it would look really good on you. My son had to work on Thanksgiving and he had to work today, so I didn't get to see him at all. But I definitely made him a week's supply of baked mac and cheese casserole, his favorite. That sounds good. The crumble pies were freaking awesome. Like last year, we were also at the beach at Thanksgiving and we went to Crumble to get their pies and they just weren't that good. But this year they had a cookie butter one. Oh my gosh, it was great. Then they had rookie pie, a pumpkin cream pie, raspberry cream pie, an Oreo Reese's pie. Like they had all kinds of good stuff. But that cookie butter one, that was good. Otherwise, I'm not big on like Thanksgiving or Christmas dinners. I don't really like a lot of that. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just sick of it. But like, I feel like I want to have some kind of delicious Mexican or Japanese or something on Thanksgiving next year. That girl, good to see you. Have you seen the cinnamon hot candy canes? No, but that sounds awesome. I would love that. Neat. They do cookies and they have a different menu every week. We are very far from one, but like when I go to the dentist and stuff, we'll sometimes go. It's like an hour and 10 minutes from here. But so different cookies every week, but at Thanksgiving week, they do like a lineup of different pies. I love spoiling my kiddos, especially this year. They know they are lucky. That's awesome, Melanie. Will I bring my dog to alive? You want to see him? Hold on. He's right here. He has like this little bed in this piece of furniture. It's hard to explain, but he really loves it. It's not like a normal crate or anything. Come here, buddy. Come here. You're going to get me all hairy, but that's okay because you're my bestie and I love you. Okay, calm down. Hey. Okay, calm down. Okay.
Motion for continuance of hearing on petitioner's motion for contempt and enforcement.
Okay. Look. Say hi. You're so cute. This is Rambo. Oh, it's okay. He just had his birthday when we were at the beach. He's so sweet. You want to show your face or no? There's a light on right here. I'm a good boy. Nope. Oh. Okay, that's enough. But yes, I'll show them sometimes. Just for you, Dog Defender. Even though, whoa, there went my headphone.
In plain terms, Hudson.
Is that playing that for you guys? Probably. Okay. Anyways, all right. Thank you guys for being here. And whew, gets me all out of breath. He's a little bit heavy. He's so silly. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. And maybe I'll see you on my second channel later, or I don't know, because I was off like so much offline so much during the week. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a live, but either way, if your notifications are on, then you'll see it, even though YouTube doesn't really work like that. It's like it's supposed to. He got me all out of breath. And yeah, go watch Amber tonight at 8 o'clock. I don't even know what you're covering, Amber, but I know it'll be good. So, all right. Drop it one more time. One more again. Dude, it started playing that too. We will we'll follow the up, but let me just say too, if you came in late, I did say at the end of that we were going to go off the subject of true crime and just talk, not like anything disrespectful or drama or anything, just chit chat for a moment. But just to say before we go about the case, sorry, the headphones are beeping in my ear. Oh my God, no. Wait, hello. Okay, you can still hear me. Sorry. As soon as an update comes, as soon as an arrest happens, like if I can't go live, if it's just a short thing, I'll post about it. I am waiting. I'm anticipating some kind of movement. Like I figured yesterday, Friday, that we might hear something, and maybe not during the weekend, but maybe Monday, hopefully soon. Again, the family is ready for it. The aunt said we are in turmoil waiting for news. So I really hope that something comes of it. And as soon as it does, I will let you guys know. And we'll follow this one all the way through trial or whatever. And it really, I don't know what that's going to look like with his age. So anyway, that's all. Thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye. Maybe I'll use my little Christmas video again. Bye.